hunters. Friday, December the 22nd, 23rd. Four trucks just got to coming by my house at 5 o'clock in the morning. They may be deer hunters, then again they may not be deer hunters. I just know that they parked over there in front of Melvin Hills Field towards going to go deer hunting, and they concern me very much so, with four trucks coming by, blasting by, because of all the unpredictableness that has happened at 291 Thompson Road and at 430 Beach Road. I was very, very concerned in what was taking place. They may have been deer hunters, but then again, they may have been man hunters. As much trouble as David and I's had out here, I can't afford to take the risk in not knowing if somebody's pulled up out here, if they're legitimate, or if somebody's pulled up out here wanting to do some illegitimate action or acts. So because of it, I jumped in my truck real quick and decided to come my way, and I did see them. I didn't think it was my imagination towards seeing four big trucks blow by at 5 o'clock in the morning. Odds are they're probably deer hunting. But there's always that possibility that they're not deer hunting. So I'm going to drive back by there again and see if I see them still standing out there by their trucks. Give them about 15 or 20 minutes, because by now they should be walking down to their destinations if they are true deer hunters. I don't like it whenever people do stuff like this. In today's society, with all the stuff going on, you can't trust nothing or nobody. Especially with four of them. That could have been just as easily as Satan's bunch coming back down to Northwest Tennessee. I don't think that they would have the gall in doing that, but I can't afford to take that risk. You can't be too careless with your lives. somebody else is turning down that same way. Whoever it was pulling a trailer, and it looked like they had one of those gators. So odds are it was probably hunters, which is a good thing for me. So because of that, rather than me drive back by there and see who they are again, and it being suspicious, I'm going to go ahead and turn around and go back home. I tell you what, we live in a world today where you just can't afford to take risks like you used to. There was a time whenever I wouldn't have thought twice about somebody pulling up down there, especially if it had been 2 or 3 or 4 people or 5 people, whatever. I wouldn't have thought nothing of it. But in today's society, oh yeah, I'm gonna be on target towards who it is, what it is, why they're down there, who you are, what property that you're on, whether or not you got permission to be in down here or not. Too many poachers. Too many people wanting to poach, wanting to do things that ain't right or illegal. Hunting on people's property that they don't have permission on. I know for a fact that Melvin Hill owns that property down there. A little too early for me to go to Mr. Melvin's house, ask him if he know the people that was down there hunting on his property. But a little later on, I may very well do it. 2 people drove by there last night, or more or less in the afternoon, evening hours. One of them was driving a black SUV, a nice, looked like a brand new SUV, come creeping down beside my house. Long about dusty dark. I was still out there doing some concrete work, and they went back towards Miss Old Willis farmhouse, back towards the Woodruffs. And then about 5 minutes later, here come another white truck that come by my property. And they pulled down the road down to Wallace Place. Yep, it must be a hunting brigade going on, because there's 2 more trucks right there with some gators. Two trucks pulling 2 trailers with 2 gators. But no, they're pulling to the right, like going back towards Kenton or Hopin. People's on the stir, man, down in this area. I noticed yesterday a great deal of shotgun artillery was going off. I don't know if they just open up deer hunt, buck season, or you usually have juvenile season on the front part of the deer hunting season. These guys are probably off the rest of the holiday, and because of it, they're wanting to get out here and fetch them some grub and get out here and get by themselves. You know, whenever I think of the hunting parade of the people that I used to hang around with years and years ago, whenever I was doing a lot of hunting and stuff, I think of people my age. Odds are probably every one of those guys that pulled up down there, as well as that other one that pulled up down there. So that would have made the 6th truck down there, 5th or 6th truck. probably every one of those guys are probably in their 20s or 30s doing what they're doing. I just don't like surprises, especially if they're the wrong kind. Am I paranoid? Maybe. I'm just trying to be cautious. And if there's something wrong with somebody wanting to be cautious with their life, well, then I guess I'm guilty of that. Another SUV. I think this may be having some sort of a banquet down there.